Maybe not for my YouTube viewers, but for my Kick viewers for sure. Um, if yeah, if not what you were seeing is giving you a hint of what the stream is gonna be about. But yeah, this is gonna be a quick little drama stream, and yeah, I'll talk a little bit more about it in a second. Got to do some adjustments and stuff. Yeah, I hope you guys fuck with it. I haven't done a like a like a real good drama stream in a while. I think my last one was on Destiny. Yeah, I know it was fun. Do it again. And this drama specifically kind of caught my interest. Uh, about a month ago, a little bit, when I saw a few videos by the channel. Shit. Oh my god. No, thank you. I don't know. I got the worst spelling. Wait, just need to check something. Yeah, I think. I had notes. Yes. I want to do my hashtags and I have to adjust something. But thank you guys for coming to streams. I'm trying to pick up my viewers since I haven't had a legitimate upload in a while, like content stuff. Mm. Yeah, I think this should be good. Yeah, and I'll be back in a second, folks. Wait a second, folks. Let me check something. I want to be able to do this, but mm. Okay, we're back. Oh yes, this is exactly what I wanted. I wanted to put a thumbnail. Um, this should be good. Oh shit, guys. Damn. Alright, where do we begin? Gonna talk about it a little bit. Alright, it looks good now. I'm happy with this. We're just gonna. This is gonna be our plan. We're gonna do a video. I'm gonna do a little introduction, a little background story, and then I'm just gonna watch this video because this came out 3 days ago. His recent uploads were kind of crazy. I don't want to get too into it too much, the lore behind this guy, but um, sort of, you know, yeah, I don't want to spoil anything before the video. Alright, cool. We're almost at 10 minutes on our stream, and we're about to get started. Um, yeah, I haven't done a drama stream in a hot minute. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well. I'm chilling. Couldn't find any drama that I really cared about. And that's my excuse on why I haven't done any videos. But, I took a little bit of time and I did a little bit of research. Caught up on what was going on recently with Mom Max. And, yeah, should be a good video. Alright. Fuck. Still sicky. Runny nose. Ew. Ew, so gross. Disgusting. Yeah, should I be like this? What's going on, guys? What is up, guys? Yo, how you doing? Uh, we're gonna be small. Um, I'm really am curious on what's going on in his head right now, though. After everything, is he even like? I'm pretty sure he destroyed a few people's lives that they didn't need to be destroyed, just his actions. Oh, I don't want to get into it right now, but it's just on my mind. Damn. This is edgy. But yeah, let's get into it though. Um, yeah. Wait, let me close the shit in the background. You know what? I'm gonna start it pretty nice. I'm gonna stare at the camera and I'm gonna be like, "Hello, how are you?" Let me get a sip of coffee though, for sure. Golden? Are we golden? I think we're golden. We're good. I'm gonna just increase my computer sound. Hi, hello, I'm back. I have a funny video for you guys and a drama video. I have a lot to talk about, and we got a video to react. I was wondering, do you guys know who Mama Max is? Mama Max is a OG YouTuber. He's been doing videos for a long ass fucking time. Like, I remember watching this guy when I was, like, I don't know, 15, 16. I don't know, they were kind of cool. I liked his, like, presentation of the videos. Awesome, editing, awesome themes. Very, like, I don't know, they definitely give you, like, a eerie vibe. And that was the intended purpose. They were artistic, right? That's what I thought. But, you know, I, you know, I got on Twitter, I got on YouTube, and apparently there's been a drama that's been happening for like a couple months now. If you look at my Max's channel, which I have right here, uh, you can see that he's been kind of posting some weird stuff, and we're gonna get into it. We're just gonna skim through a lot of this stuff. Um, I'm gonna expand a bit more. I kind of have like a general image what his goal is with his channel, what he's doing right now, besides like whatever he says. Um, yeah, and let's get started. We're gonna watch this video. How's this looking? This looks not that great, but hey. Um, Let me fix this a little bit. Nah, I don't think that was the best decision. I think this is fine. Yeah. But it is like so wide. Yeah, I don't care honestly. We're watching like this much of it. And it should be good. Um, my one thing is like I don't know if he's unhinged with a lot of his content. Like he's calling out creators that are way out of his league, out of his community, that would never want to collab or um, have nothing to gain with associating with him or joining his movement. Like I'm pretty sure he went after Joe Rogan, not go after, but seeked uh, or added Joe Rogan. Like I don't know, it's just a lot of cringe shit. You guys will see what I mean. Same thing with I think it's Moist Critical, right? Yeah, yeah, that's one. So yeah, let's get into it. Oh, and he's starting beef with some fucking random YouTubers, like some very small YouTubers, like Tommy C. But yeah, if you guys want to get a bit more informed or like a big breakdown of like absolutely everything, I would totally recommend watching Nick's video, Nick Diori's video on it. And yeah, let's get into it. Let's look at this video and then we'll look at the apology video or his accountability video. I don't know. It should be a cool video. And yeah, let's see. Brainwashing your favorite influencers. Trigger warning.
Welcome to your programming. Kindly send this video to your favorite influencer. We will test them on the content of their character. Do not listen to their words. Look at their actions. Let us begin.
Okay.
If God appeared before you and told you to sacrifice a child, would you do it? On an exoplanet far away, two extraterrestrial factions of the same primitive species are at war with each other. They are both guilty for spilling the blood of children. Based on the pattern among this species, who will win the war? If you were being brainwashed, do you think you could tell? Thank you for your submission. Here are the correct answers. As previously discussed, your test scores will not be determined by your answers. It will be based on your behavior. Please proceed to the next section to complete your programming.
I would say one of the things that really bothers me and that I think about, and I've been confronted with this situation many times, are minor children recruited by destructive cults online.
Children deserve to know that there is danger out there. You shouldn't be walking through the world blindly thinking that everything is just sunshine and rainbows. Because the sad reality is the world is a terrifying place at the end of the day.
On March 18th, 2016, Spencer, a 16-year-old girl from Wiley, Texas, mysteriously disappeared. Lured by the illusion of joining a supernatural family as a vampire on some random corner of the internet, she actually found herself ensnared in a dangerous sex cult led by a child predator posing as a werewolf god. The man had recruited hundreds of young children, subjecting them to sending CP, kidnapping, assault, and attempted trafficking. Almost 7 years later, Spencer and the other survivors shared their stories with me. This video serves as their scream for action against their perpetrator.
I actually can't. What is this a joke? I've heard about this Camden person when I was just looking over this. Doesn't this seem funny? Like, doesn't this seem funny? This seems fake. It seems like a joke. Anyway, let's continue. I'm sorry for interrupting. I had a comment on my last video telling me that I shouldn't be making like just random interruptions in my video, but I don't know. I feel like I should interject before like I don't want to get copyright struck and I don't want like yeah, I don't know. I want it to be look like I'm actually engaging with the video, which I am. I selected this video for my video, you know. This is not the entire content. So, anyway, let's continue.
Camden Gerard Davis. Leviathans are coming for you. God's will is not written in man-made books. It is written in our DNA. Reproduce and protect our offspring. Guard our descendants. Welcome to God Cult. As your first command, I kindly ask you to share Spencer's story with the following. We want you.
This video is for Seema Davis. I would like to extend my most heartfelt apology that this is how you have to find all of this out. But the fact of the matter is, your son, Camden Gerard Davis, has been victimizing hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of minors. By March of 2016, he convinced me and lured me over state lines. I ran away. When I did make it to Atlanta on the bus, Camden got an Uber, came and picked me up, and brought me back to your house in Lilburn, Georgia. He mentally abused me physically abused me, sexually abused me, and at even one point tried to kill me. Me and the other survivors, we are real.
Spencer is pursuing legal action against Camden and the law enforcement agencies that failed her. To support this effort, all donations received in October via our Patreon will be allocated for this legal process. All additional funding will be used to film this story as it unfolds. If you are a survivor of Camden Gerard Davis and would like to participate.
Alright, guys. That was quite the video. Holy shit. Few things to say. First off, dude, he said it right there that the funds will be used for this like legal, right? But then the rest will be used for the documentation and all this making the content. Basically, like like your money's just going away because there is no legal. I didn't see any police report. I don't understand why he made this video. My like number one point. I just wanna say that was just like a little tidbit, just a little pet peeve. But my main point is I don't understand why he made this video. He could have made a different video. He could have presented all the evidence, like a bit more than the screenshot with the guy with her, a bit more than just like the words and the allegation. You could have, you know, these are the evidence. We went to the police. This is what the police said. This is what he was in custody. Because I'm pretty sure Mama Max claimed earlier that he got him arrested. Mama Max got Camden arrested. But apparently that's not even true. Because Mama Max stated on one of his last live streams that he got away. So Mama Max is doing nothing. Or he's doing things that are making the case worse, and the situation worse. Yeah. My second problem is for Mama Max. Regardless of whatever he does, I don't understand what is his goal now. I thought he's, you know, I've kind of like looked back on how he has evolved as a creator. He used to have a podcast with a few people, just like talking about depression, emotional stuff, a lot of like artistic sort of feeling based videos, like a lot of animation stuff like that. Like, um, and that was great content. I just don't know how he got here, where he's supposed to be this like pedophile hunter, but he hasn't hunted a single pedophile. He just makes videos around it, and I don't know. Is this gonna be real? I don't know, because Mama Max might have just ruined it, exposed information. I don't know, brought unneeded attention to something that's like, I don't know. But I think this is gonna be the end of this video. I think the next video I just wanted to go over was this. Ooh. Was this recent video, which is the apology, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't say apology, but I place accountability on my own hands. Okay, 3 days ago. We're not gonna watch this video because we really don't need to. But yeah, let's jump into this, and yeah, we'll do like a final little conclusion, and our thoughts on what we think is gonna happen after. This is gonna be a 15-minute long video, so it's a bit long.
Take on winter with digital.
It's so fucking annoying. Damn. Yeah, let's watch an ad. Come on, bro. They're really gonna make me watch multiple fucking ads.
Silencing All Survivors, that addresses pretty much everything. It addresses criticisms. It addresses my approach. It includes apologies. It includes A call to action on Camden, a little bit of information about everything, like but I showed it to some trusted friends and the survivors.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to pause it. I'm gonna put him on 2 times fucking speed. Um, because I mean not 2 times 1.25. Because dude, he's talking so slowly and it's pissing me off. It's gonna take me. I don't know.
Some people loved it. Some people had a few criticisms, and then some people hated it and told me not to upload it. I've got people telling me just talk about the case and nothing else. I've got people telling me just address the criticisms. I've got people telling me just apologize. I feel like I'm being pulled in every which way, and no matter how hard I try, I cannot make everyone happy. I'm trying to prioritize the survivors over myself, but then where do I put like the general public in that priority list? And it's very difficult. I feel like I'm in an impossible position where I just can't seem to do the right thing. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry I can't make all of you happy. I'm sorry to Charlie for dragging him into a case that is not necessarily his fight. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to my audience who don't even know what the heck is going on. Like I'm uploading shorts, I'm doing live streams, I'm doing weird ass videos, just trying to find the remaining survivors of Camden Gerard Davis. That has always been the goal for this awareness campaign. And while it's worked in some respect, it's also caused a lot of issues. I don't want to cause issues. I want to resolve these issues. I don't want any I don't want beef with anyone. Like I want to communicate openly. I'm trying to communicate with my peers. And I'm trying to listen to dissenting voices. I'm trying. And I'm trying to listen to voices I trust too. And every single person is telling me something different. And I don't know what to do. And that's why I've been asking for help. People say, just wait for law enforcement to do something. But we've waited 7 years and they haven't done anything. So we decided to just go public with it and put eyes on him. And people wanted evidence, so we've been inviting people to our little server where we have the evidence. But then people don't want to listen to the survivors when they're in there and just look at the evidence and conclude it's nothing. And people are making all these public attacks, not platforming any of us, not wanting to talk to the survivors themselves. And when people do talk to the survivors, they're getting attacked just because they're transgender. This has been very difficult. And I know if I could have just started with making everything clear from the beginning, maybe this could have all been avoided. And I take accountability for that. I just thought that if people wanted to know what was going on, they would just go to the podcast. And we put the podcast on Spencer's channel to help her build her own platform, because survivors need more than just a voice. They need financial help. They need psychological help. They need medical care. They need a loving family. They need a roof over their head. Survivors need a lot. And I've been trying to provide that. And it's not enough.
Survivors need a YouTube channel.
And it feels like when we reach out for help, people just want to use that opportunity to attack us, to hate on me. It's hard. This is really hard. So let's just start from the beginning. I met Spencer. She told me what happened to her. I told her I was busy with other projects, but if you need me to hand this to someone else, I will. She said, no, I want you. And so a few years later, I finally came back and I was like, okay, are you ready? And we did the podcast. And while I was there listening to her, that's when I realized this is going to evolve into something much more. Like, originally, I just wanted to do a podcast where we platform survivors and they tell their story. But you can't just tell your story anymore. Now you need concrete evidence. Now you need to go to law enforcement multiple times. Now you need to consult with lawyers. Like, we can't just listen to survivors when they're screaming for help. And that's why I've been taking all of these creative, experimental approaches to try to bolster their voice. So that not only can they be heard, but they can be seen and they can be addressed. And I'm sorry to Charlie. I really am sorry. I did not mean to make you upset. We just need help. So, instead of addressing all the random rumors that people make up and responding to criticism and talking about the wrongdoings of other influencers, I'm just going to take accountability for my actions and correct them starting now. Let's just start fresh. First, we need to keep finding the remaining survivors. We know they are out there and we need help finding them. If you don't want to help, you don't have to. But if you do, please reach out to me. We will invite you to our server where all of the survivors and all of the evidence is growing. Next, we have to wait for law enforcement and multiple law teams who specialize in cold cases. Take this to them, as we have already done, and address it through the proper channels. When that is complete, or if that goes unresolved, then we will drop the full documentary, or at least part 1 of the documentary. Or I guess at this point it would be like part 2 or 3, but we will show you everything. I hope you can all understand my position. We are living in a world where survivors scream for help and no one wants to listen.
Learn anything, anywhere, at
There are children living in literal hell, and we can't hear them.
that was the night where he had induced my last miscarriage. Like, he had convinced me to have someone bring me to his house. He beat me and then raped me.
But you know, the transformation process is really dangerous on your body, especially because you're young. So from there, she had me like put stuff in my body and told me to pretend it was like his penis. I was 14.
During the midst of it, I tried to scream. I was screaming no and screaming for help. And he put his hand on my throat and choked me and told me that if I kept screaming, he would kill not just me, but my family too. When it was done, he got off of me and he went across the room. And he looked at me, saw me crying, and he said, "What just happened?" And I looked at him and I told him, "You just raped me."
Camden Gerard Davis is a sexual predator and cult leader who victimized hundreds of minors on platforms like Kick and Whisper. He went under a few aliases such as Cade, Quinn, Sincade, Giomara, and Godric, among other possible names. His cult went by the Guild of Divinity, the Daemons, and Eon Syndicate, among other possible titles. Despite being reported to multiple different law enforcement agencies over the past 7 years, they are still active, brainwashing emotionally vulnerable children, predominantly preteen girls, into believing they are supernatural creatures like werewolves and vampires in order to seduce them into illegal activities for monetary profit. We have a growing server of survivors filled with a piling number of evidence that we are saving for law enforcement and legal teams who specialize in complex cult cases. We have been advised to protect this evidence until our work with them is either complete or goes unresolved. However, we are still looking for the remaining survivors who were victimized by this cult, and we are kindly asking for your help to share this message. Notable influencers are invited to join our server if you are interested in helping us. We will continue making videos that promote this message, adapting our approach in